The World Cup is without a doubt the most coveted football tournament on a global scale. On the largest of stages, the audience is treated to a coalition of some of the world's most magnificent football players. Massive funds and resources are directed by the host nation in order to accommodate a massively diverse population of people from all over the world. This year, Qatar, from what has been shown, is no exception and has invested in attempting to prepare its nation for the event, which will definitely bring together the world's best players. The unprecedented winter competition will outdoor a handful of future superstars and upcoming prodigies, alongside renowned strikers, some of whom may be participating in the competition for the final time. Since forwards are typically tasked with scoring goals, they may actually hold the most influential position in soccer. They are therefore highly entertaining to watch, especially as each player on the team tries to pass the ball to them. Over the years, global football has produced some of the most iconic forwards who have set their respective leagues alight. As a result, the world looks forward to seeing the very best of them representing their national team colors at the 2022 Qatar World Cup in November this year. In honor of that, our video today highlights the top 10 best forwards playing at the 2022 World Cup. Be sure to leave a comment, like and subscribe to our channel for more exciting videos. Son is one of the most remarkable and unique players on this list, in the sense that Asian players barely make the list. Despite this, Son is one of a handful of Asian stars whose impact at the club level has been consistently elite. Beyond his heartwarming personality, the South Korean has steadily improved to become one of the world's finest players, and just like his partner in crime and Tottenham teammate, Harry Kane, Son can both score goals and assist teammates. The Waver is coming off an incredible 2021-22 season in which he won the Premier League Golden Boot with 23 goals and 9 assists. South Korea was one of the first Asian countries to qualify for the World Cup and will be looking to advance beyond the group stage for the first time since 2010, and would definitely count on their star man to lead them to glory in the tournament. It's safe to say that irrespective of the immense talent and ability Sadio Mane has shown over the course of his professional career in England, the exhilarating forward has always been terribly undervalued. Yet he has been imperative in Liverpool's rise to prominence in recent years and instrumental in their comeback across all competitions in the period he was there. In 269 games for the Reds, he scored 120 goals and had 48 assists for a total of $45 million. It's not surprising to find the Reds struggling for form this season after his move to Germany. On July 1st, Mane became Bayern Munich's latest and most exciting acquisition, having been purchased from Liverpool for $35 million, $10 million less than the original purchase price. An absolute bargain for a player who has already started firing in the Bundesliga. Mane is now preparing for his second World Cup appearance, his first as captain after scoring the game-winning penalty that secured their qualification, and as African Cup of Nations champion after scoring the winning penalty that sealed their title. The Brazilian has dramatically improved over the past 18 months, and Vinicius has morphed into a beast under new manager Carlo Ancelotti. The 22-year-old made headlines across the world in the 2021-22 campaign after scoring in the Champions League final to give Los Blancos their 14th championship and contributing to a combined 42 goals and assists tally in 52 games. The talented winger secured a new deal at the Bernabeu following his stellar campaign, elevating him to one of the highest paid players at the organization through to 2027. Not bad for a player who has previously been mocked for his finishing. Along with his teammate Karim Benzema, who has had an unbelievable season, the pair have wreaked havoc on a plethora of defenses. Vinicius has won Tite's confidence and been given a regular position on the national team. On the surface, it appears that Vini might just take the World Cup by storm if the Brazilian carries over his breakout campaign to Qatar. Oh, well, what pleasures await us in Qatar? Harry Kane has arguably been the best striker in England over the last decade. The 29-year-old was the top scorer at the most recent World Cup with 6 goals and has won the Premier League Golden Boot 3 times. Kane is one of the world's most lethal finishers, but he also knows a thing or two about carving out chances for teammates as well. He is not afraid to drop deep and fill the attacking midfield role to distribute accurate passes to his wide forwards. The Londoner had 9 assists in the league the previous year and had 14 assists in 2020-21, leading the league. The beauty of Kane's performance and consistency is that it transcends beyond club and league form. The England captain has been splendid on the international front and might just be well on his way to breaking a record in Qatar. The striker, who has 50 international goals at the moment, needs 3 more goals to eclipse Wayne Rooney's 53 goals and surpass him as England's all-time leading scorer. Even though the record is as near as it has ever been, the Three Lions have a sense of unfinished business after losing the Euro 2020 final at Wembley and being eliminated in the World Cup quarterfinals in 2018, and would look to their captain to help bring football home at last. Brazil's captain is leading his country in yet another World Cup. Although he did not have the best season with PSG, scoring 21 goals in 28 games, his contributions to the Scratch do Ouro in their early World Cup qualification were significant. In 10 games, the 30-year-old scored 8 goals and assisted on 8 others, averaging 1.6 contributions per game. Solid. This season, the PSV man has been in blistering form for his club, finding his scoring feet early. Since his debut with the green and yellow, Neymar has always been held to a high standard, and he has never disappointed. The winger has 74 goals for the national team and is second all-time in scoring. Ney is only 3 goals behind the legendary Pele's 77, which means he might very likely overtake Pele as the 5-time world champion's all-time goal scorer at the World Cup. After a devastating injury in 2014 and an early exit against Belgium in 2018, the 2022 Winter Tournament will likely be the forward's last real chance to have a meaningful effect and bring the highly anticipated trophy home. But as everyone is aware, Neymar is one of the deadliest forwards in history when healthy and focused. It will be interesting to observe how he affects the green and yellow team in what may very well be his final dance. The Ballon d'Or winner is preparing for his 5th World Cup, which could be his final, but also his finest yet. Messi has played with big names and legendary figures such as Sergio Aguero, Di Maria, Gonzalo Higuain, Diego Milito, and Carlos Tevez during his international career. Despite this, the team's current chances are ranked at the highest level ever in 30 years, even though there is an absence of elite playmakers and goal scorers on the present roster. La Scaloneta won the Copa America in 2021 after 28 years, thanks to a winning blend of young and inexperienced talent, as well as seasoned leadership, and will hope that the winning recipe works equally at the tournament in Qatar later this year. On an individual basis, Messi did not have the finest season with goals scored and failed to have the same influence he was accustomed to having after an unexpected and abrupt transfer to PSG. But who would? Especially after finding out you are being traded by the one club you have sacrificed everything for. In his worst season, the Argentine collected 26 goal contributions in 34 games, including 6 goals and 15 assists in League One and 5 goals in 7 games in the Champions League. These numbers are easy numbers some elite players hope for in a season. But this just goes to show just how high the bar is for Lionel Messi. During the challenging transition at PSV, playing for his country provided him with an escape, where he vented all his frustrations by leading his team to glory in their continental tournament. Argentina will definitely hope their talisman can continue his fine vein of form in Qatar. After 13 years, the Portuguese completed a fantastic journey back to Manchester by playing at Old Trafford. Given that the team had just finished second in the Premier League and had added players like Jadon Sancho and Rafael Varane, Ronaldo's comeback was quite encouraging. Although the prospect of a trophy-winning season was raised by his return, the season was still far from being successful. The sole attacking threat for Manchester United came from a number 7. Although this season hasn't started off so brightly, the 37-year-old still has the same level of ambition he did 20 years ago, and he exhibits it both on and off the field. El Bicho scored 18 goals and dished out 3 assists while playing for arguably the worst United team to ever compete in the Premier League. The Red Devils advanced from the group stage and avoided another humiliation thanks to his 6 goals in 6 Champions League games. Ronaldo is still hungry to fight for prizes, which can be seen in his desire to leave Old Trafford in search of Champions League football. As a result, it is uncertain where his future lies. For now, Erik ten Hag has him featuring off the bench for the 2022-23 campaign. But make no mistake, CR7 is one of the world's apex scoring machines and, for that matter, can be counted on to continue to score goals wherever he goes. Mr. Champions League will play in his 6th World Cup, and like Messi, this may be his one and best opportunity. Mbappe was bound for greatness after a historic World Cup in which he became the youngest player to score in a final since Pelé. The young man is arguably the most outstanding talent in world football right now. To put things into perspective, while playing on the same field as football gods such as Neymar and Messi, the Frenchman managed to lead PSG in goals scored and assists in the 2021-22 season. Absolutely ridiculous. The 23-year-old player became the most paid player in the world after re-signing with PSG until 2025 following an ongoing transfer back and forth between signing for Real Madrid and renewing with PSG. The Frenchman, who currently has 132 goals, might just be on course to overthrow the club's reigning all-time leading scorer, Edinson Cavani, who has 200 goals, before turning 26. After a personally disappointing and harshly criticized World Cup, Mbappe is hoping to rebound and help France become the first nation to win back-to-back World Cups since Brazil's 1962 squad. When you talk about pure goal-scoring ability, Robert Lewandowski should be the name on everyone's lips, and rightfully so. This unreal striker is certainly at the pinnacle as the current most ruthless and lethal goal scorer on the planet. The poll epitomizes the whole concept of who and what a number 9 should be. The striker has destroyed the Bundesliga, leading the league in goals scored in 6 of the last 7 seasons, and is now 53 goals behind great all-time goal scorer Gerd Müller, who has 365. Lewandowski has also taken home the last 2 European Golden Boot awards after tallying a total of 76 goals in each of those campaigns. However, after practically dominating every team in the league and winning the sextuple with Bayern in 2020, the striker's historic Bundesliga goal count has been halted. The Pole was eager to leave Germany and was granted his wish to relocate to Barcelona. With his outrageous goals, Lewandowski is already terrorizing the La Liga defenders. This season's El Clasico will undoubtedly be a true man's game, as the world's deadliest striker may face off against one of the top forwards in the world and the number 1 on this list in a mouth-watering La Liga battle for the top spot. Karim Benzema has had to live in the shadows of former Madrid star Cristiano Ronaldo. He waited patiently and bided his time until Cristiano Ronaldo left in 2018, and then he evolved into a footballing beast. But should we be surprised? In his days in Lyon, the new Madrid captain was a baller. The 34-year-old enjoyed an incredible season with Real, winning the Spanish Supercopa, La Liga, and Champions League, all of which he was instrumental in achieving. The Frenchman was the top scorer in La Liga and the Champions League, scoring in every knockout round that preceded the final, including hat-tricks against both PSG and Manchester City. In 46 games across all competitions, the Galacticos scored 44 goals and assisted on 15 others. Benzema was effectively suspended from the national team in 2014 after being implicated in an alleged blackmail case involving former teammate Mathieu Valbuena. He was not called up for almost 6 years. As a result, the iconic Madridista missed out on World Cup success in 2018 and was cast into the shadows. Didier Deschamps called up the Frenchman for the 2020 European Championship. Benzema assisted France in winning their first ever Nations League championship in 2021, despite the fact that the competition wasn't the finest for the reigning world champions. The striker now wants his fair share of World Cup fame in 2022. There is reason to hope that the 5-time Champions League winner will follow up his Ballon d'Or performance with a World Championship with Les Bleus after just finishing his best individual and team season ever. So there you have it, the list of the top 10 best forwards playing at the 2022 World Cup. If you enjoyed this video, watch also the next video on your screen, which looks at the 8 most spectacular stadiums for the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. As always, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel to see more exciting future videos.